Smoke a purse so sweet with HighThoughtsTV.
Y'all know what the fuck we doing, man. It's HighThoughtsTV. Niggas hot in the bitch, man.
I'm smoking a purse so sweet with HighThoughtsTV.
So when throughout all of this, when did the music start for you, and what was some of the early music that you heard, growing up that was sticking to you?
Well, shit, you know what I'm saying? I was already on my Swishahouse shit, you know what I'm saying, before I even got with Swishahouse. Like, that was a way of life, you know what I'm saying? If you're a young nigga on the north, you jamming Swishahouse, that's our soundtrack, you know what I'm saying? And, but, you know, I'm old enough to remember before that, you know what I'm saying? I was jamming Screwed Up Click. I was just type nigga, I was jamming H-Time stuff. I like the underground, you feel me? But then when it was for the mainstream shit, I be jamming like No Limit and Cash Money. That's what I grew up on, you know what I'm saying? And that was because they was on the screw tapes, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I got onto them, you know what I'm saying? I jammed DJ Screw and then the people that he promoted, you feel me? That led to me listening to them mainstream. And then, you know, once Swishahouse came around, that was even better because, you know, these is dudes that is way more relatable for me because they talking about shit that I can, you know, see and the streets I be on and, you know, the clubs that I end up going to, you know what I'm saying, the teen clubs and the you know, big clubs, all that shit. So, you know what I'm saying, that was my childhood, you know, SUC, Swishahouse, Cash Money, No Limit, you feel me? Yeah, that was 99, 2000.
So I remember like the first thing that I heard you on was First Round Draft P. So
yeah, for sure. That was the album me and Mike Jones.
So talk like how that came about. Yeah,
man. So shoot, man, you know, just going back as far as how I even got with Swishahouse, man, I was enrolled over there at North Harris Community College. So shit, I had just started discovering that I could rap, you feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? People had already put the key in my back, you know what I'm saying? Man, you need to do a demo, whoop, whoop. Man, you going hard, man, you need to do a demo, you need to take it serious. So I went way over to, I was off Cullen and Selinsky, you know what I'm saying? I went way over there. I couldn't find no studio. Like that was just for, you know, open studio on the north where you can come in and, you know, work on your shit like that. So what I would do, I was going to the flea markets and then I seen the flyers in the flea market and it had, you know, I forgot what the name of the studio was, but I seen the flyer for that studio that was off Cullen and Selinsky. So I was like, man, that shit way on the other side of town. I don't even know my way around that way, but I was hungry, man. I went over there one deep, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you know what I mean? I know it was North and South shit at the time, but hey, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm coming in love. I ain't tripping. I ain't with no bullshit. I'm trying to do what I'm trying to do, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna come right. So, yeah, hey, I pulled up and she came through and knocked out my demo. From that point on, I started grinding that hoe. So once I started grinding it, shoot, North Harris ended up doing a talent show. I did a talent show. Now I'm getting a little buzz off of that. I'm coming through with the, you know, with the CDs, giving everybody, you know, my demo. I ended up giving one to a dude that had a Swishahouse piece. I didn't know who it was, and at the time, you know what I'm saying, nobody in Swishahouse would be on the covers of the mixtapes, so I wouldn't know who was who. You know what I'm saying? I just know he got a Swishahouse piece. Shit, I just know he want Watts, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Watts ain't no kid, you know what I'm saying? And plus, I been Watts as a DJ at when we was doing the All-Star. But I knew he wasn't Slim. I knew he wasn't Lil Mario, you know what I'm saying? Because these people is from my end. And I knew them from the All-Star before they got with Swishahouse. And that's how they got with Swishahouse, you know, from they gained their popularity at the teen club. So I don't know this dude, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, and I had been seeing him around, I just never gave him a CD, you know what I mean? Matter of fact, when I was passing them out, I seen him, I don't know, man, just that, you know, young niggas at the time, we just, oh, that's friendly, you know, I ain't gonna make them think I'm, you know, coming up to him before I can even get to what I'm, you know, trying to say. He might think I'm on some cock pumping shit or whatever. So I let that was stupid to think. You know what I'm saying? I should have just been on, you know, on my network and shit, but I just would never go to him and give him a CD until one day my partner, well, this was the day my car was in the shop. So I had to have my partner, I had to call my partner to give me a ride. He said he'll come school me up. So when he came to school me up, you know, we was tipping out the lot. Of course, he all looking at, you know what I'm saying, he looking at the hoes and shit. So while we doing that, my partner, T. Farris come through, he started walking. I tap my partner, say, man, who this dude here, man? I say, man, I keep seeing this dude with this Swishahouse piece, man. I don't know who he is, like you, cause he went to Eisenhower, I went to Nimitz, my partner went to Ike. So I'm thinking maybe he, you know, most of the Swishahouse members went to Ike too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking he may know who he is. I mean, who this dude is? He like, shh. Then he look. It's like, man, that's my boy Travis, man. It's like, who? They say, nah, he don't rap. He said, I know him from he went to U of H with me, U of H downtown. I'm like, oh, okay. That what's up. So I was like, shoot, I might have to give him a CD then, you know what I'm saying? So he was like, shoot, man, give me that CD, I know him. So he took that money, he pulled up, ooh, you know, kind of, hey. So, you know, just like he said, you know, Trav knew him, you know what I'm saying, or T. Farris. So T. Farris, you know, came up with whatever, and my boy put me on the spot, man. He didn't check my boy out, you know what I'm saying, my boy hard, woo. He popping me in, my boy had a loud ass system, he popping me in, woo. I'm like, oh shit, cause I'm still kind of, you know what I'm saying, I'm still trying to build my confidence with my shit, you feel me? Yeah. And my boy put me on the spot, hell nah, that boy wrecking, woo, nah, check him out. Cause I was just gonna give him the CD, let him, you know what I'm talking about? Nah, my boy like, nah, hell nah, pop that in right now. Yeah. And I was real with my boy. Shout out to my boy Tino, man, Tino Francis. So, you know what I'm saying? Trav heard it, T. Farris heard it. So he heard it, he was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? He said, look, man, I can't make no promises. I'll never forget. He said, I make no promises, man, you know what I'm saying? But he said, I'll let wife check it out. He said, but my partner DJ Bull down there in Huntsville, Dirty Third Records, he got a mixtape about to drop. He say, I'll let him check it out. I'm sure he'll fuck with it, you know what I'm saying? I was like, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking that shit kind of blew me away. I'm like, oh shit, I'm about to be on a real mixtape. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I ain't know who was gonna be on there or nothing. I just was like, damn, I'm gonna be on official release. So he was like, hey, I ain't making no promises, man, but shoot, hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see what I promise you, I'm gonna, you know. He said, I ain't make no promises, but I'm going to see what I can do. Yeah. So I was like, yeah, that's what that is, man. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, I was crunk, but I ain't get too happy because, you know, pair of lips say anything. So I was just waiting to see what happened. Probably about a few weeks go down. Next thing you know, he called me, we shooting down to Huntsville, and I end up, you know, getting on the Freestyle King, the Takeover tape. You know what I'm saying? And then maybe a month or two after that, I got on the final chapter 2K2 with Swishahouse, and that's when it started. That all was in 2001. Yeah, nigga got on. So through that, getting on with Swishahouse, how did you initially come across, you know, Mike Jones, and what was that initial meeting, you know, relationship to where, you know, want to do music with a nigga? I feel like nigga can't make music with everybody, so you gotta have like at least some type of vibe, some kind of chemistry, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So, you know, me and Mike go back when we were 9th grade at Nimitz. You know what I'm saying? That's where I know him from, and we had a mutual partner. Shout out my boy Damon Davis. D. Davis knew him. They went to middle school, Stovall and all that, cause, you know what I'm saying? At the time, Mike was staying on that side of Greenspoint, you know, Goodson, around that way, Donna, and, you know, that part of Greenspoint. So, that's the Aldine side, you know what I mean? Now, me, I stay on the side that's zoned to Nimitz. But So I never ran into him before then. So, but Nimmons, you know, he was always zone funny. They bringing us from Greens Point all the way up to Humble down there, you feel me? So, long story short, I met him in school through my partner D Davis, because me and him, we ended up making the team on the basketball team, but we still played for the YMCA too. So, and Mike and him played on the same YMCA team. So that's how I met Mike. You know what I'm saying? Mike would always come and in the morning when I be chilling with, D Davis, he'd always come up and we all be talking about basketball or rap or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And then when niggas, pull out the pen and start doing the beats, nigga Mike used to be on the floor, and real talk, Mike freestyle always been official. You know what I'm saying? Like, he always been nice with it, you know what I mean? A lot of people do a little, joking about his who, Mike Jones who, and whatever. Mike always could freestyle, and he a superb songwriter, you feel me? So, I remember back then, and I wasn't rapping back then, strictly basketball, strictly basketball. But he would play basketball, and he rap on the side, and back in them days, it wasn't abnormal for somebody, nigga just know how to flow, you know what I mean? Nigga just know how to flow, you feel me? So I noticed he was, taking it serious too, but he took basketball serious too, so, I still wouldn't have thought how things turned out. But by 10th grade, I think he ended up transferring to, I don't know, either Booker T or Ike, maybe Ivanhoe first. But he had transferred away, so I ain't seen him too much after then, you know what I'm saying? So by then, like I say, 10th, maybe 10th getting ready to go to the 11th grade. So I ain't see Mike again till he came to the studio with T. Farris at the Swishahouse. So, they was already saying, because I had been there a couple of months before him, so they was already saying, yeah, man, you got this dude, Mike Jones, you know what I'm saying? He good, he talented, whatever, whoop, he gonna be coming through. So I'm hearing the name, that shit ain't standing out to me. You feel me? That's a common ass name, you know what I'm saying? Mike Jones, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it ain't standing out to me, but then when he came, I was like, oh shit, you feel me? So yeah, he came in there, came to the studio and shit, and then, it was just instant chemistry because we already knew each other. You know what I'm saying? I hadn't seen him in probably 4 or 5 years. By that time, we had been out of school maybe 2 years, and he had been gone 2 years before graduation. So it was about 4 years I probably hadn't seen him. So we were like glad to see, hey, what's up, boy? That type of action. So now I know he probably like, dang, you know how to rap. You know what I'm saying? I was like, shit, I ain't know either, nigga. Shit, you feel me? It's some new shit for me, you feel me?